your arm real still, and if you have to use a machine, you got to make sure it's calibrated. It's going to tell you what a normal heart rate is. And if you don't always want to rely on a machine. Oh, I shouldn't have touched you, just a second. When we want you to be completely still, I like using the left side, so it's closer to your heart. And you need to sit and be still so we can check what your pressure is going to be. And then you see your heart rate here, it says 63.
Yeah.
Well, a normal heart rate is 60 to 100.
Okay.
Anything below 60 is too slow. Anything above 100 is too high.
Mm-hmm.
But when this happens, that is when you want to try to levelize that. The only reason that someone as young as you would have a low heart rate could be because you're an athlete, or you run, exercise, because that will naturally make your heart beat slower. But when you're older, it's not always a good thing. And if it's too high, your heart is working too hard and too fast. So that's why we do blood pressures. And I won't explain it today about the mean pressure, the difference between the top and the bottom. The top number, which was just perfect just now, what you had, blood pressure and your heart rate, very perfect, which is expected of your age group. But anyway, your top number, your systolic, is not what they look for as far as if you had really high blood pressure. We're looking at the bottom number, which is the diastolic, and that's going to tell us how hard your heart is working, if it's having worked real hard and a lot of pressure or not. So this is what is our baseline, and it also helps us to figure out if you have a problem that could give you a stroke or a brain bleed, anxiety, everything. There's a lot you can learn from that. But in general, without using one of these, we'll take our fingers and we'll check a pulse. And we've got to find a pulse. This is a radial. A radial pulse, you'll feel it throbbing, but you don't ever want to use your thumb because your thumb has a pulse. So you'll see us do that, or if we come in your house and we ask you what's wrong, you'll see us touch your wrist. Well, that's because I'm trying to feel if it's too fast, too slow, if it's missing a beat, or it's regular. Okay, so it's not what we call thready. Then we go from there, and you can do it on a clock for 60 seconds, 1 minute, or you can do it for 15 seconds times 4, or for 30 seconds times 2. You know, these are the ways that we figure out what your rate is per minute, per beat. And that generally tells us if it's 60 to 100. But see your pressure there? That's beautiful. But that's expected for your age group.
Yeah.
Okay? But anyway, we will take a stethoscope and we will try to